been a blessing. I first met these two young men. I met Brenner when he was 9 years old over here at the park. I think he struck out 13 on our team that day. And immediately struck up a friendship with his dad, Courtney. And got to talking and ended up having the pleasure of coaching both of them probably for more than 150 games, if I had to guess, at least that many in travel baseball. And I got to coach Brenner in basketball. I guess the common denominator with both of them that I can think of that pops in my head before anything is competitive nature. Sometimes a little bit too competitive, but the competitive nature that both of them have. And you know, when I go back and I look at it and I think about all the things, because my son was privileged to be able to play with both of them for quite a while, and looking at that, you know, that's one of the things that's going to assure them being successful from here on out. Both of them had a dream to play college athletics. I heard them speak of it, their parents speak of it from a young age, and I say parents for a reason. Both of them had tremendous support at home when it comes to this. I know Courtney and Julie and Leah and Ricky have sacrificed tremendously to make sure that their children had the very best. Not just these two sitting up here, but all of them. And it just goes to show you that a parent, a household makes a tremendous difference. I've never seen, well, gotta be careful here. I was going to say I've never seen them push really, really too hard. But, you know, that's one of the things that has helped drive them, helped make them. I see the genetic makeup of both of their parents and both of them. And that's just not physical either. That's their mental makeup too. Both of them are fine young men. Both of them are nice-looking young men. They're going to be successful fathers. They're going to be successful, already successful sons, successful brothers. And I look forward to not only what's going to be happening in the next 4 years or 5 years. I look forward to knowing them when they become daddies and when they become husbands. You know, there's been a few ups and downs with me and them, no question about it. Most of them ups for sure, without a doubt. We've had our struggles. I'll leave some of those out, Brenner. But as far as being competitive and what you want on the field, I always said that as a coach and being a coach for so many years, it's better to have that athlete that has that competitive nature and to have to tone them down a little bit, sometimes more than others, than it is to have to light a fire underneath them. And both of these young men have that. Leadership capabilities are definitely there. They were in a very small senior class on the football field. Statistics didn't bear out exactly the way we wanted them to this year, but it wasn't because of their effort. I know Brenner for sure came back from a horrific knee injury in the spring. One of the toughest kids I've ever been around for sure. Shaking all things, but didn't, you know, a couple of days later we didn't know if he was hurt or not. And he had a complete torn ACL and he rehabbed about as quick and as fast as anybody I've ever been around. Matter of fact, as fast as anybody I've ever been around. Was able to come back in the middle of the season and help us, but that was just his determination. It shows what kind of drive he has. If he puts that kind of drive to everything that he does from here on out, he'll be a very successful young man. Very talented, very gifted. Brandon, very gifted, very talented. I knew that, and I'm going to speak for the baseball point too here, whenever Brandon was on the mound and we were traveling, it didn't matter who we were playing. If we were playing a major league team, if we were playing a double-A team or what have you. Anytime Brandon got on the mound, I knew we had a chance. I called his pitches. I didn't shy away from calling 3-2 curveballs when he was, you know, when he was 11 years old, 12 years old. I'd let him throw his knuckleball and things like that. And I'm sure Courtney looked at me like I was crazy sometimes, but that's the type of confidence that I had in him. When he gets in the huddle, I'm sure it was the exact same way. Didn't have a chance to coach him in football, but I did have a chance to coach him in basketball. My first memory of that is really of Brandon. We beat them the first time. I think we're in third grade. That was fine. We beat y'all 5-6. And we held Brandon to 0 points in the second game to the last shot of the game. He hit about a 75-footer from three-point range to beat us 65. I mean, that's a big score in third grade basketball. But that's the type of competitive spirit. We play 60 seconds out of every minute, and I think we got that from both of these girls. That Pennington will be a better place because of the effort and what they put into this. I'm honored to be here. I didn't think I was even going to be able to make it. I was sick to my stomach, thinking that I was going to have to be at another meeting. I worked that out this morning so I will be able to introduce these two fine young men. I'm going to go over some statistics, but they don't tell the story. You know, I can tell you they were all region. I can tell you that they were all state. I can tell you that, you know, that they threw for 10,000 yards or what have you. But what I really wanted to let you know today is what I know about their character, what I know about their heart, I know about their desire. And these things, these numbers help get them that scholarship, but they're backing from their parents. And can y'all hear me okay? No.
Mr.
Okay. All right, I'll start over. Just kidding. But what I do know about these two young men is they had what it took. And the talent was just an extra thing. And both of them were very talented. I'll talk about Brenner a little bit first. 6'1", 185 pounds. His goal is to be a coach and a teacher. God bless you. For sure when it comes to those things. Thank you, too. I'm sure that, you know, there's people out here that you know, the way they look at teachers, the way they look at coaches. We never got paid a whole bunch, but the payoffs in moments like these. The payoffs in moments like these, for sure. So, you know, that's what he wants to do. Is the son of Courtney and Julie Butts. 2012, he was first team All-County and All-Region. 2013, he was all-team, first team All-County, All-Region Offensive MVP. This year, he was first team All-County and All-Region. 2013, he was All-State Honorable Mention. 2014, Honorable State All-Mention. I know that when Brandon was at Hayden, and we were at Hayden, and one of the funny things that I go back and think about, I think he quarterbacked 4 games in 1 week, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Courtney? Don't tell the Alabama High School Athletic Association, but I think he quarterbacked the 8th grade, the 9th grade, the JV, and then you threw 4 or 5 touchdowns against Holly Pond as an 8th grader, I think, in the spring of during that time. So, you know, he's been asked to do a whole lot, for sure, but those are some of the things. He has 65 career touchdowns, 9,077 career yards, which is 7th in state history. He has 7,127 yards passing and 1,950 rushing. So that's some of his statistics. Like I said, that only tells half the story for sure. Brenner Drain is the son of Ricky and Leah Drain. He wants to major in biology, so how about that? That's good for you. What are you going to do about biology, Brenner? You want to teach too?
Physical therapy.
PT, well, he's got the good base for that. Just don't push him as hard as you got, or as you push, but probably kill him. But Brenner also came to JV Pennington as a sophomore. Is that right? Time runs together for sure. About the 2nd or 3rd week at school. He was 2013 Class 3A, Region 6 All-Region First Team as a wide receiver. He had 1,286 total yards and 7 touchdowns as a wide receiver. 2013, he was All-County First Team running back. In 2013, he led the county in receptions. And like I said, Brenner is probably one of the most competitive people I know. I could tell some stories about his dad and myself in Yancey one day, but I'll leave that without saying. But he gets it very honestly. I can tell you that. Leah's about as laid back as they come, and Ricky's not. But anyway, without further ado, and I say these things, I love these people. I've been around them a very long time. I felt honored to be able to be associated with them the years I was associated with them. I know they didn't follow me here, but the good Lord put that in our place. And I'm very thankful to be around such good people. We have so many good people here. So many good, great kids. So many great parents. And it's a great place to be. It's a great place to graduate from. It's a great place to play football at. And so without any further ado, I guess we'll turn this over to Tommy. You want to speak? Everybody else? I guess we're going to do the signing. Is that what we're going to do? Coach Anderson is here from Waldorf. Is that correct? I'm making sure of this right here. Waldorf is in Iowa, Forest City, Iowa. And both of them will be traveling. I hate that a little bit, but Iowa's going to get two good boys. And Brenner will be signing with William Penn today. They'll be signing their letter of intent. And that is just a vehicle, and I'm sure the coaches would tell you that, for them to further on and better themselves. And football is just a way of being able to do that. And we were fortunate to be able to witness that for the years that we were. So, who's going to sign first? B-R-A-N.
Hey, you gotta get over here where you can get that picture. Just wait.
Now those are Susan McConnell. He's one of them. Is that Penny? William Penny blue guy? One of them. He's better. Give him a hand.